Yes. But if you look at in larger context, because of him, yes, he failed with Ultron, but because of him, we got Vision. But isn't that what parenting is like? We can't create, or being an entrepreneur. We talk about success all the time, but the reality is, for us to get that knowledge or wisdom from success, we have to break some eggs. And it's part of the journey.
Yeah, it's a balance. We need to acknowledge that for us to grow, we have to fail. I don't know anybody who's, I'm a cook, Andrew, and I cook really well now. Anybody who cooks knows there's only one road to good food, and that's a lot of bad food.
Yes.
And if you start cooking the first day and you don't want to burn an egg, right?
Yeah.
Then you'll never become a good cook. You just have to make bad food. There's no road. And that's true in much of life. The other part of that lesson we have to mention for people like you and me, speaking to others who are growing,
yes,
is we need to say at what cost. It's okay for me to burn an egg. It's not okay for me to burn down the house.
Yes.
And when I hear some people talk about, hey, go fail until you succeed, I heard one young entrepreneur here in the Bay Area saying, there is no failure. There's just lessons learned. It's like, I don't know, man. If you're learning to cook in my kitchen, you burn down my house, I'm going to call that a mistake.
True.
And quite frankly, you didn't do that right, because I would like to cook in my house after you burn the egg, and I can't after you burn down my house.
That's true.
So we need to acknowledge, what are we putting at risk? Who are we putting at risk? And are we being responsible as we fail? That doesn't mean don't fail. In fact, go fail. Make sure you're thinking about who you're failing and at what cost.